Things you should never Google.
I found websites so dangerous that no one should ever visit them. So logically, I'm gonna visit each one. What is this?
What are those websites? I wanna know.
Like one that can hack your webcam to a site that you can literally rent a criminal. But first is a
Deep web?
website that calculates your death. This mysterious tool will give you the answer to the most important question of your life. When will your time come? Don't wait.
Okay.
Wait any longer, go to the death form, enter in your details, and click calculate. Remember, you're using the site at your own risk.
Yo.
January 21st, 2056. I only got 30 years left in 16 days. I better start making more videos. This makes me feel old.
Yo, this is kind of crazy. I know like this is completely fake, but like imagine there's an app that actually counts how I feel like if we knew when would be our last day, this would terrify us. I feel like the beauty of life is us not being able to know, like we're conscious of things, right? But we're never gonna know when our time will come, because like essentially all species, they don't even know what's happening, right? They're unconscious. I'm just gonna say it that way. They don't think, or they might think, and we're the dumb ones. I don't know, but well, normally saying, at least to our knowledge, to our extent, to some extent, we are as creatures, as humans, we know we have consciousness, right? And if we knew, say for example, we have only 2 more years, or you have like 15 more years, you would be tripping. You'd be like, damn, I only have 15 years. Say I have like 1 more year. If you knew for a fact that you only had 1 more year, you'd be like fucking crazy. You wouldn't even enjoy your life because you would just be thinking about your death all the time. So that's why I feel like it's better for us not to know than to know, because this would be fucked up. Even if it's like, say you were to live like 70 more years, even if you were to live 70 more years, you would still think about the shit. Damn, man, I'm only going to live 70 more years. But there's no way to predict it. Like, it's too many things that could happen, right?
And scared. According to this, I'm already in my midlife crisis. The death date website is not illegal. You voluntarily fill out the form and you get what you put in. I don't see it as something that should be banned. I give it 1 star. Still creepy though. Next website is...
Yeah, because like, this is not real. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is not... I don't feel like this is prohibited or forbidden. This is like a little troll thing, right?
Weirder. It's called pointer.com. Finding pointer, please hold still. Who's that? Why is it showing me this person pointing? Oh my gosh. So wherever I put
Let me put this right here.
the mouse, it will point. I'm gonna move all the way up in the corner here, see if it... What?
Whoa, so the image points?
Okay, I'm gonna point right in the middle. Because it tracks it every single time, it's getting it right. This is kind of like a funny website. I give it 1 star. So it's not stealing your data, so it's not illegal, but it's a good example of how websites can really track everything you're doing on the computer.
Exactly, they track everything. Imagine if you put your pointer downwards, it's gonna find a picture pointing downwards, because essentially there's cookies on the internet, there's everything, there's data. That's why have you ever thought about when you say something, like for example, say you start talking about how much you want that new shoe or whatever, the next thing you know, it pops up an ad of the exact same shoe that you're looking for, that you were talking about 5 minutes ago. Because I feel like the computer hears everything. I was once looking for something that I had to buy, and then as soon as I opened my browser, it popped up the ad of the exact same shit that I was talking about 5 minutes ago. I was like, damn, I feel like this computer actually hears me. And this is so right. We're cooked.
Speaking of tracking you, don't fall for this next website. GeoKitten. Can your choice in kittens reveal where you live? Start by clicking your favorite kitten. I like the little white one.
The white one.
Kind of looks like miso. Your first choice suggests you live in North America. Is that correct?
No.
Okay, now select between these
The website's not real. It messed up.
cuties. I go for that one. We're thinking United States, is that right? Your favorite between these two. That one. Finally, which of these two do you prefer? Oh, that one. What? How did it figure out where I lived? I didn't agree to
Maybe it's using your IP.
location tracking. All right, I'm gonna try to throw it off this time. That was a little sketchy. I'm gonna try this one and say, no, I don't live in North America. That's it. It just says raw, sorry to disappoint. All right, let's try another one. I'll say yes to North America. I'll say yes to United States. And that'll say no to California. Sorry to disappoint. It's only telling you where you live if you say yes to everything. How does this work? By IP address. All right, so it is tracking my IP address to figure out where I live. This website isn't illegal. Your IP address is available for people to look at. That's what happens when you go searching the internet. So I'm gonna give this 1 star. So again, this is another important thing to keep in mind that people can.
If you want to protect yourself from this, you have to use Tor browser or a VPN or something, but it's too much work.
Track.
Not too much work, but like it's annoying.
Where you are located just by your IP address. But next is more creepy than possibly illegal. This is Thatcher effect.
What the heck is this?
Click anywhere to see the faces rotate. Try not to scream. Ugh, this is gonna give me nightmares. What are you guys doing to me? That's Marilyn Monroe. Ugh.
What the fuck?
What is that? These eyes are really creeping me out. The face is
Yeah, this is actually creepy.
completely flipped. The lips and the eyes are flipped upside down, but it looks super creepy. So this is showcasing the Thatcher effect. Images
Ugh.
look normal when upside down, but when they're rotated.
Hold on, I'm trying to flip my head. No.
It's actually revealed that the eyes and lips are also upside down. So this is a great example of how the brain can be fooled by simple optical tricks. This site is not illegal. It's actually pretty interesting. I'm gonna give it 2 stars for just being weird though. It can help someone fake their identity. Random.
Oh, I saw this one. I know that in which it generates people's face and it's not real. And I was just spamming it to figure out how the website does it. I couldn't understand how they do it, but basically it's a website in which it generates faces, pretty much using AI. It's fucking crazy.
Random human face in 1 click and download it. I'd be scared to download anything from this website, but I'm gonna play around with it. Let's pick a gender. Let's do male. Let's do a 50-plus-year-old. That is not a 50-year-old Indian male. It definitely failed on this one. Let's try it again. Let's do female, 35 to 50, and Asian. I guess that's 40s,
Yeah.
maybe 50. Let's see my demographic.
I feel like they use this website. This website's created to put images on profile pictures as fake profile pictures. You know what I'm saying? Like, say you want to be a female and you want to stalk somebody. Probably you have this website to pretend that you're somebody that you're not. Or I don't know, maybe you're selling something, or maybe you don't want to show your face. But this is kind of messed up. I don't know what would be the actual use for somebody to, put someone else's face, or maybe create a story. They could use the picture to create a story about a certain somebody. I don't know. It's hard to say.
All right. That's a person. I guess that works. But it's intriguing you can create someone that's never existed. So it's literally just putting together images from other people into a new person. I guess some people use this to create a fake identity, and that would definitely be illegal. They also might use it for catfishing, which isn't illegal, but definitely not good to do to people.
Exactly. All these things are not good.
I'm gonna give this website 3 stars because the images look very real, and someone could end up using this in a very bad and illegal way. But this next website actually helps you measure a bomb's radius. What's this one called?
Oh, that's a good website then.
Nuke
Because of the information, of course. Just the information, not the bomb itself.
map. Drag the marker to wherever you'd like to target. Choose a warhead. I guess this shows you how much damage a nuke would make if it hits somewhere on a map. All right, let's try it out. So we got Los Angeles. Choose a warhead. Should we try this North Korean weapon? Wow. Radiation radius. 15% of survivors will eventually die of cancer as a result. And then there's thermal radiation radius, which are 3rd-degree burns.
The hypothetical hypothesis, if there's like the new World War or World War III, that's what's gonna happen to us in World War III.
I don't know if people need to know this information. What about the hero?
They need to know this information just in case, just so they can prevent themselves from World War III.
Hiroshima.
Because that's what we don't want. We don't want war.
Wow, this got a huge blast damage radius. Ivy King. Topol. Whoa, that's crazy radius. 582,000 casualties. These all have pretty crazy names. Let's see if there's anything familiar. There's an Ivy Mike. Whoa, that just takes out like all of Los Angeles.
Damn.
1.3 million fatalities. Don't mess around with Ivy Mike. So this is the SAR bomb.
Oh, the SAR bomb. I think this is the worst.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's got to be the worst.
That's taking out like Southern California. It's almost 5 million fatalities. That is one scary bomb. Although this site is educational, it's pretty scary. I'm gonna give it 2 stars. I don't really want to know this.
I would give a 5 stars because there's a lot of education and good information with it, because it teaches you the bomb, like the SAR bomb. The SAR bomb is good to be informed about it, you know, like how much damage it does, and other types of bombs. What would be the consequences, like for example, being exposed to radioactive, like radioactive. No, that's not the sound. Radiation. I don't even know. That's not my native language. I'm sorry. God damn it. And being exposed to that shit will give you cancer, and how many people would die. It's a good informative website, regardless.
Information. This would be like the real life Fallout. This next website hosts the most
radioactive.
unsettling audio recordings on the internet. Plane crash info. Oh man. This is a database that lists plane crashes and has black box recordings. Wow, this is dark. It's got all the images.
That's fucking dark.
Causes of fatal accidents by decade. Most of these accidents are caused by pilot error. That's crazy. You'd think it'd be
50% caused by pilot error in the 15s, and yeah, overall 49%. So weather is only 10%, sabotage is 8%, other 10%, weather 10%. So if it's raining, the weather is just 10%, mechanical 23%. So mostly is due to pilot error. God damn.
more weather related or mechanical, but it is definitely caused by pilots for the most part. Look at all these categories.
You got to take care of those pilots. A lot of these pilots, they are depressed. They don't want to work anymore. You have to treat them with respect. You have to pay them well. Raise their salary, God damn it.
Worst, unusual accidents, last words. These are voice recordings of the last words they made before crashing. This is really sad stuff. Skipper shot.
Damn. Damn, man. Wow, I kind of stopped because like I'm just reading. Whew, damn, man. This is heavy, guys.
Shot. I was trying to help. It's the end. Famous people who died in aviation accidents. Kobe Bryant. It's a
Damn.
helicopter. We all
The Kobe Bryant accident.
know that one. This one just happened. Greg Biffle, NASCAR driver. This is depressing stuff. It makes me not want to go flying anytime soon. So this website isn't illegal. It's just providing public information. This is pretty heavy stuff though.
This is heavy stuff, bro.
Give it 3 stars. Don't search this next one up unless you're really...
God damn. Like, it's interesting regardless, nevertheless, but like nonetheless or nevertheless, I don't know. Regardless, but it's still something that I wouldn't look up for, I think. It's too scary.
Really brave. The original scary maze game. Guide the blue point through the maze, but don't touch the walls. Turn up your sound. Is this one of those
scary maze games
where it will like scream at you? This isn't very challenging. What's the point?
Oh, is this the Exorcist? The Exorcist game?
This. The bomb gets really narrow. Oh my gosh. This is really hard. How do you get through that?
I don't want to see it. Get prepared. Get your asses prepared.
Ah! That is way too scary. What the heck? My team is telling.
Oh my god! I remember the first time I saw this. I was 10 years old and I was playing this fucking game. Motherfucker. I'm traumatized to this day from seeing this shit because of 9-year-old Samuel was playing this fucking game. and then The Exorcist, and also this movie, bro. I watched this movie when I was 10 years old with my mom. I was traumatized for 3 days. I couldn't sleep for 3 days. I was 10 years old or 9 years old, more or less. I don't remember. To this day, I'm afraid of this fucking movie because of I watched this thing. I haven't like healed up, or I haven't healed. I don't know. I haven't how do I say that? I don't even know how to say that. Moved on from the trauma, whatever. I haven't moved on from the trauma. The trauma is still with me. So the Exorcist phase just makes me go insane. Damn.
Telling me that this is a classic jump scare website. That got me good. Right when I was trying to concentrate on that part is when it scares you. Good job, guys. You got me. Definitely not.
And thank you, by the way. Hold on. Thank you, Mike, for letting us know that the jump scare would come in 3 seconds, because that way we were more prepared. And he also made sure that he lowered the volume so that you wouldn't scare us. Thank you so much for that.
Not illegal, and it made me jump pretty high out of my seat. I'm gonna give this 2 stars. This next,
You might say, oh, Samuel, stop being a little bitch. It's just a jump scare. But yo, 9-year-old Samuel was just a 9-year-old. He's naive. He's stupid. He's just a kid. And unfortunately, the trauma stuck with me.
this website can get a lot of people in trouble. Read their lips. Upload a video. So I recorded a video of me mouthing some words, and let's see if it actually picks it up correctly. It says like and subscribe. That's kind of crazy. Depending on how you use this,
What the fuck?
it could be legal or illegal. But if you're recording people in public and then trying to figure out what they're saying, then it may be legal, but certainly unethical. I'm gonna give this site 3 stars. Even I can't legally show
What the fuck? I didn't even know. Is there a website like that? The fuck?
you how this next one works, but I'll show you the homepage. Play retro games online in your browser. Looks like it's got Mario Kart, it's got all these different games. Yeah, this would definitely be illegal. You're definitely breaching some sort of copyright law. Yeah, so I'm gonna give this website 4 stars because you're getting access to games that you usually would have to pay for. This seems pretty illegal to me. But this next,
But why is he giving 4 stars if the thing is illegal, right? I feel like he's like kind of playing a game here. He's like advertising the website so that you can play it without like saying this explicitly. I don't know. Maybe he wants you to know about the game, but it's illegal. But you're advertising it and you're giving 4 stars. You haven't even given 4 stars for the other things. What? Am I going crazy? I don't even know what's happening.
website gives you a free computer, sort of. So this is like uploading an old Windows 98. This
Whoa.
brings back memories.
Yo, Temple Run. I used to be the master of Temple Run. I beat all the records of Temple Run.
Street Fighter on here.
All maxed out.
The original Minecraft.
Minecraft.
Doom. This is a blast
Doom.
from the past.
Pac-Man. Worms. Wings. What else? Doom 2. Notepad. Paint. The old famous Paint. Tomb Raider.
Wow, this is a lot like the other website. It's a fun skin that reminds me a lot of my old computer.
Flappy Bird. Hold on. Look at that. Flappy Bird's right here. Flappy Bird, Cookie Clicker. GitHub. Yo, GitHub? 1998? Damn. Old. This is old. Hold on.
Oh man, I remember Paint. Brings back old memories. Now you would just use ChatGPT to generate it. This is what we had to do back in the day. This is our new logo. You guys like my drawing? There's Clippy. Whoa. I'm Merlin at your Okay. I don't even remember this. This is like, you got a little wizard guy. He's cooking. Now he doesn't want to say anything? He's just thinking over here. All right. This is just like Windows 98 to bug out. Oh, look at that.
Yo, I used to play this fucking game. This makes me want to cry. Oh my god, dude. I used to play this game, bro. I was fucking 10 years old. I used to play this game all day, bro. Like I lived with my brother back then. And, oh my god, this is so fucking crazy, dude. That was like 10 years ago, or even more like 15 years ago, bro. Oh my god. Whew. Okay, let me have composure, because this makes me want to cry. Because a lot of things have changed in my life, guys. A lot of things. God damn it, I miss being a kid, bro.
Back old memories. I'm pretty good at this. We'll be here for hours. I got so many points right now. I don't know if I'm legally allowed to play this right now. I think it's a free game. Merlin has not told me anything otherwise. So I think that gets us through Windows 98. This is pretty cool. I mean, it's a blast from the past. All this stuff is illegal. You're not supposed to have access to it. So I gotta give it 4 stars.
But this next website can expose anyone's entire digital footprint.
Now we're at a website that can seriously get you in
Okay, let's see.
trouble. So this website shows based on your picture where you can be found on the internet. All right, let's test it out with some of my buddies. Very popular picture of Jimmy, clearly.
I mean, he's too famous. He's not gonna work with Mr. Beast. You have to get somebody who's random.
So it's showing everywhere that this specific image shows up. All right, let's check another picture. Let's do my friend Arak over here. These are different images of him too. So it's his face, but all over different websites. It's kind of crazy. You can see everybody's pictures everywhere on the internet. All right, let's see where I turn up. 243 results for me. I don't even remember being in that picture there. Wow, I am very photogenic. They got all these different pictures of me all over the place. So this website isn't illegal because it's all public information where photos land on the internet. There's nothing really wrong with it. I guess I give it 1 star.
You'll want to cover your webcam after Googling this.
Yeah, that one's a little creepy, but still, ultimately, if it's just public information, then it's just public information.
Instacam? Live cameras directory? So this is a directory of live cameras. So it looks like we can see different CCTV footage. We got a front porch? Why is someone's front porch available here? Do they know that? Next, looking
That is kind of fucked up. That's kind of fucked up.
through someone's window? This seems like an invasion of privacy. I don't know how
I feel like this is kind of fucked up.
these are publicly available. Someone has access to these cameras somehow. They're probably on open networks, but this is probably a good reason to make sure that your camera is not streaming on open networks. If they're on open networks, it's not illegal as long as the person knows that these cameras are being
Exactly. They have to know. Most of these people don't know anything.
pointed at these parts of their house too. If someone else is spying on people with these cameras, then you get into some legal issues. Make sure that you always have any security cameras on a closed private network.
This might be the darkest website in the entire video.
Urban Outraged.
What the heck? Is this like Urban Outfitter, but worse? What? It looks like everything's made out of human skin? Richard was already antiqued when taken away from his family and herded into a pen made for 3, but containing 15? Ugh, this is gross.
What the
Or
fuck?
let's click on these jeans. There are a lot of Dans in the world, but no 2 are the same. So these pants are made out of a guy named Dan. This is just creepy as hell. This looks like it's from a horror movie, like Texas Chainsaw. Added to my, whoa. This looks like it's telling us it's not okay to kill animals for leather. So it's a website advocating to stop the use of animal fur or skin. And they do this in a very graphic way. I'm gonna have to give this one 4 stars because it's very disturbing to look at this. But this site's not illegal. Freedom of speech, you can talk about this stuff. And it
Damn.
does get
But he's not selling actual, like, food, clothes out of human skin, is it?
its point across, but in a very graphic way.
Dude,
But people have actually been arrested for using this next
what the fuck?
website.
Rent a hitman.
Rent a hitman? What? Your point and click solution? We are 100% HIPAA compliant. Hitman Information Privacy and Protection Act of 1964. So this is clearly a fake website. But what's crazy is that this gets 8 to 10 genuine requests every month. And it generally results with undercover cops meeting with clients and arresting them. But since we're here, let's click around. Rent a hitman. This is crazy.
Rent a hitman. Oh my god, are you for real?
They act like it's all going to be private and confidential, and then you have to fill out this form. I can't believe people actually fill this out and expect to get a hitman. Looks like they're hiring hitmans too. Join our elite team today. They're accepting applications. Show us your skills. Can you drive a stick? What is your weapon of choice? How do you handle conflict? I don't know who would ever fill this out. This is pretty funny, but the fact
Bro, this is kind of crazy.
that people take this seriously is pretty scary. It's not illegal to have this website, but it's very illegal to hire a hitman. I'm gonna give this site
Bro,
3 stars, but 5 if you use it. At least it's catching criminals. Check out YouTuber products you should
ooh, W video. This video is great. I actually really like it. I really like it. I really like it. Really nice. And the thing that made me like the video the most is the freaking 98 Flipperama thing on Windows 1998, in which I almost cried because, you know, I played with my brother 15 years ago, and now my life changed a lot. And, you know, time flies for everybody, and we're all getting older, and we used to be 15 years old, and then now we're 20, and then soon enough we're gonna be 30, and then soon enough gonna be 40, and then soon enough 50, and soon enough 60, soon enough 70, if we actually get to live until we, you know, reach or hit 70, and then next thing you know, we're not even gonna be here anymore. And this is just crazy because life flies so fast. There's not enough time. Life is way too short. We should enjoy, because time is flying, guys. Windows 1998, bro, that was 20 years ago. And it was like that. Boom. Boom. Damn, man. Anyways, I hope y'all liked the video, man. Let's keep watching. Let's keep learning. Let's keep doing it.